So, you know, I'm in here and I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, the reason why we put up masks every day, hear me out, is because we are afraid. And of course, I'm not the only one that have said this before. It's people have said what I have said in many different ways. But we don't really look into it, to what we're really saying, why do we put up masks, And I think it's very interesting to think about it, in the sense that how come there's a duality between who we are and what we portray, Because when there is this conflict in here, right? Why is there a conflict? And you gotta think about it. At least try to think about it. And I'm talking to myself when I say that. That when we put up these masks and there is this conflict, what exactly is the conflict between who we are and what we portray? Why is there a conflict, It's really interesting to think about it, because when we portray ourselves as who we are, at least when aspects of our true selves come out, sometimes it can be either hurtful or really blissful, I didn't have to be afraid. People like this aspect, of who I am. But at the same time, there are certain aspects other people might not like of who you are. And why does that matter, Which, now that I think about it, I think the question is more about why do we let the words of others get to us, Why? When you think about it, they only saying the words that they know about themselves or about others. But even, that doesn't even matter. What matters is that they're saying words that stem from who they are, right? That they use these certain words to, to say to somebody, or judge somebody, But that's the thing. I think it's more about judgment, the act of judgment. I think that's what the question really is. The question is about judgment. And we gotta think about it now in a different way, about judgment. Why do we judge? That's the question right there. That's the question to ask, is why do we judge? We look at something, or in this case, we look at a person and then we judge them. Why? Why do we as humans judge them? Because I think it's very fundamental, because it's something that we do every day. And I'm stumped because I don't know how to continue it. And I might come back to it at another time, but it's a question that I'm thinking about, and I'm writing about it too in my poetry. But just to end it here, that's really the question when we think about putting our mask up. When there's this conflict between who we are and what we portray, this conflict is really the conflict is really about judgment. Why do we judge? You know? And that's really the question I just want to leave this recording at. I'm out.